Hi, everybody. Welcome to this webinar. We'll get started very shortly. Can you hear okay? Okay, you've got the chat, so just let me know if you've got any issues with the sound. I'll turn off my camera. Excellent. So welcome, everybody. So welcome to this webinar to unlock AI magic to start your home business. On today, what we'll be seeing together will be the secret to starting a thriving business with AI, even if you have no experience and if you are starting from scratch. So could you just maybe put in the chat how much experience you've got with AI? Is it new for you, or have you already experienced some tools of artificial intelligence? Okay. All right. So yes, no. Okay. Okay. So looks like for most of you, it's pretty new. You've heard about it. Yeah, you've never used. Okay. Excellent. So that will be a good introduction today, hopefully for you to discover how AI will be able to help you with your activity, your business, or even if you're in your day-to-day life. Excellent. So thanks all for joining. So we are starting now. If you've got questions, please drop them in the chat. I will try to answer as we go, and we also will spend time at the end to cover the questions I might not have covered during the webinar. Excellent. All right, so let's get started. So I'm Catherine Walker, the founder of LearnyKids. All right, so today I'm not going to speak too much about LearnyKids because with most of you, we've already exchanged. You already know quite a bit about us, and that's why basically you were invited today to this webinar. It's because we've already been in contact, we've already had some exchanges. But just a little reminder about LearnyKids. So basically, it's a project built on strong human values, which is centered around positive education. And what we are proposing now, it's a turnkey concept, which is backed by a decade of experience, on a bit more than a decade, about 12 years. And it's a turnkey concept very much that will allow you to launch your activity from one day to the next one. And also you will have access to a full range of award-winning stories that you can personalize in a matter of seconds. So as I mentioned, if you want to go back to how the LearnyKids concept works and so on, you've got all the videos, the replay of some previous webinars. If you go to learnykids.co.uk, you will have access to those videos, or if not, you just drop me on email and I will forward you the link. Okay? All right. So LearnyKids in terms of market, again, here I will not go into much details because you probably already have seen this slide. So just to show you that it's a very fast growing market. And so the children market is growing very fast, and at the same time, we are benefiting from the boom of the personalization market. All right, so just a quick reminder of the benefits of LearnyKids. So it's an all-in-one concept where you benefit from the license, the personalization software, you've got training on today. It's just a glimpse of some of the training we provide. Also, when we do the training, it's much more specific. We go in much more details than what we'll do today, but it will give you an idea about how it's organized. And with the turnkey concept, you also have an initial stock of products and options depending on which pack you are choosing. It's very transparent and there are no hidden fees. So with the concept, there are no royalties and all is included in your pack. And thereafter, when you reorder stock, as well. All is included so that you don't have any surprises. You also can stop or put on hold your activity at any time because everything changes nowadays. It's a very fast moving world. So we know that your circumstances can change. So you've got this flexibility. And your license is renewed automatically at no extra charge. And as I mentioned, once your initial stock is sold out, you just reorder as and when needed. There's no minimal quantities, profit margins by 5 and much more. If you want to have a look again at those in details, just drop me an email and I will forward you those details. And also you benefit from ongoing training and support. So basically, with Learning Kids, I've tried to make it very simple, easy, with great profit margins as well. Okay, so what we are going to look at today are the successful strategies on how AI will be able to implement them in the easiest way possible. So there are two types of successful strategies, and please interrupt me if I go too fast or if you want me to develop a few things in more details. So in terms of online strategies, on here I just highlight the most classical ones. So here it could be develop your activity via your website, usual social networks. SEO, it's search engine optimization. So basically develop strategies to make sure that Google loves you or loves your site anyway. Digital marketing, Facebook campaigns, affiliations. So those are the most classical ones. And today we are going to, I'm going to share with you some few tips on leveraging AI for some of those strategies. And offline, again here, just some ideas, and many more, but the most classical one will be children events, trade shows, fairs, charity fairs, schools, PTAs, word of mouth, obviously, media partnerships. It's also something we cover a lot during the training, direct sales, and that will be mainly building partnership. And that could be partnership with shops, with libraries, and so on. And here also I will give you an example of leveraging AI, and we'll take the example of the trade shows. Okay? Is everything okay so far? Okay? All right. Okay, I see you are still coming in. Welcome, welcome. All right, okay. So just a few more details about the power of AI in modern business. So today we are not going to cover, is it right, is it wrong? There's a lot of controversy at the moment around AI, on the danger it could be at longer term. It's not what I'm going to cover today. It's very much to have a look at a very practical view on how we can leverage AI as a business owner. So one of the main things that AI can help you with will be to simplify your business task. For instance, to automate customer support. So now you've got a lot of chatbots that will be able to handle your queries 24/7 so that you can spend time doing other stuff. You also can streamline your operations so that you can automate routines, things like scheduling, inventory management, order processing. I would say that is more relevant for large organizations, but that's one thing of AI is very good at. It's also to boost efficiency. So in terms of data-driven decisions, so AI analytics will provide insight into customer behavior, sales trends, market conditions, and lots of data. And all that can help you to make the right decision. Personalized marketing, so there will be algorithm that will help you to analyze your customer behaviors in terms of the preferences, behaviors. That is very useful because it can help you to better target your marketing campaigns and therefore increase your conversion rate. And what we are going to have a look at today, it's more how it can help you to enhance creativity. And it's a very useful tool in terms of content creation. So to generate content ideas, write blog posts, and so on. And we are going to see a bit of that today. Innovative product development. It will help you to gather and analyze customer feedback, opportunities for new products, and things like that. And also to transform your business, increase your productivity, and so on. And today, there are more than, well, I would say more than 13,000 tools using AI. So we are showered with AI, each one specializing in a different field and so on. So here I've listed some. I should have wrote it down. I don't know where I find this table, but it's most the AI tools with the highest monthly visits. So you see that ChatGPT is number one. You might recognize, you might know some of the one listed here. And just more examples here, you've got some that are more focused on text and traductions, more on videos, images, audio, social listening to analyze data, SEO, productivity. So you see there are really thousands and thousands of tools. And that's one thing during the training I speak a lot about, is there are so many tools, and each time, you know, they will contact you and you will say, wow, that's fantastic. But always be aware time and budget. So we are going to speak about ChatGPT because they've got an amazingly good free version. But my advice will be with AI tools, be really careful. It can be very tempting to say, oh yeah, I will do some great videos with this or that. But be careful because you will spend time, you know, to master a tool. Usually to have what you want, you will need to have a paid version. So just a bit of warning here. So what I would like to show you today, we look at case study, and here we'll do a selection of free tools that people in our network have been using, and we've had really good feedback. On it, really some advice so that you don't waste time, you know, trying all the tools and so on. So here are some ideas about some free tools that really can simplify and help you scale your business as well. Obviously, you will see there are many more tools. After, it's important for you to choose the right one according to your needs. So in terms of CRM, do you know what CRM is? Okay. Okay, yeah, so basically it's customer relationship management. Basically, it's a place where you will be able to manage your customers. Here as well, lots of tools. Most of the tools here have got AI integrated modules. So some of you might know Brevo, before it was called Sendinblue, MailChimp, System.io, and there are many more. So you just have to choose, you know, the one that is right for you. Visuals, probably the best one as of today will be Canva, and we'll do a test today using Canva. And for campaigns, a great tool will be a Facebook Business Manager. And again, we'll have a quick look at this part. In terms of artificial intelligence, today we are going to speak about ChatGPT. Okay, so have you already used it? Who has used it? What are your thoughts about it? Okay, just put in the chat Yes, yes, no, 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 no. Great. Okay. Yeah, so we've got about half and half. Excellent. Okay, for those who have never used ChatGPT, it's very simple to register. You just have to go to OpenAI and you register your account. That's it. You've got a free version. There's a paid version. Here I've got varied feedback. Some people say it's much better. Others say not really. So for me, I just use the free version. So I could not advise you if the paid version is worthwhile or not. But probably to start with, the free version probably will be more than enough. And I will demonstrate as well today a few things about how to use it well. And within our line of business, so with Learning Kids, so with personalized children's stories, the things ChatGPT really could help you with would be to build your editorial calendar, help you to write your email campaigns, your posts, your ads, and much more. Okay? All right. But AI really can help you do fantastic things, but it's a learning process on their do and don'ts. So when you send a request, for instance, to ChatGPT, you've got to imagine you are speaking with experts in the field. And when you give your brief, you should think you've got, let's say, depending on your type of query, but let's say it's about digital marketing. You've got to think you give the brief to somebody that don't know your business, to, let's say, an advertising agency. So the more information you give, the better the quality of the answer will be. So that is really crucial. So when you send a request, so when you ask your questions on ChatGPT, you've got to be very clear and specific. And by doing that, you will get better quality of answers. Very important as well, you've got to provide context. And I will show you with some concrete example here as well. Also, to ask a step-by-step questions, meaning you need to break down questions. Mainly if the question is a bit more complex, split, do a step-by-step. And again, I will show you this part. So we'll do it with the editorial calendar. So that is really important. To specify the desired tone and style. So when you give your brief, you've got to tell the engine about the tone of voice. Who are your customers? Do you want a casual tone of voice? Is it more formal? How, what is your personality? As much details as you can, which allow the quality of the response to be optimized as well. And very important, you need to experiment and iterate. Don't be happy with the first answer that comes up. Don't hesitate really to drill down. If you are not happy with the first answer, ask it again, provide more details, tweak it. And the more you refine your request, the better and the most also sometimes innovative the answer would be. So that is really important. On things you must not do, to be vague. For instance, a question here, tell me about marketing. What does that mean? For that, you will not have the right answer on. So really, as here, be as clear and specific as you can. And I will give you tips on how to do that as well. Don't skip context. For instance, if you ask which platform should I use to develop my personalized products, you need to be much more specific. Don't ask overly broad questions. How do I run a business? So again, don't be too broad. And if you start to be broad, then you move, to here, you drill down. you've got a first answer, and then you go down and down and down. Don't forget to specify the style on the tone. That is really important. You can do some tests with different tone of voice as well. But again, here, the more specific you are, the better it will be. Avoid one-time request without follow-up. So once you've got an answer, and we'll see it as well in the examples. So once you've got something, you can go in more details once, twice, 3 times, 5 times, 10 times. And that by doing that you really will get some amazing ideas on things you really can work with. Okay? All right, so now we'll have a look at some case studies. So this one is to acquire new free leads. And that's an example of Sam, who joined the network a few months, I think few years back as well. She earned a net £1,500 on social media, and that was in 1 week. Okay, so in terms of what she said, I just wanted to share my incredible experience since I followed your advice to get started on Facebook. I ran a 3-day campaign, generated over 300 contacts, and 25% of them made purchases. For this single campaign, I pocket 1,500 for myself. And the best part is that I can reuse my campaign by duplicating it and adapting it to the products and programs I want to promote. Honestly, I would have never dared without your guidance. It's a truly fantastic start. Thanks you 1,000 times. And I think Sam has got a great point. Is that once you've got your first ads, flows, images, and so on. Once you've got them set up, after you just duplicate and update, and you will see that incredibly make it fast to create new campaigns. So the hardest is to start with, to launch yourself, to do your first campaign. But after, once you saw something that works, you don't have to reinvent the world each time. You duplicate and you adapt. Okay? Okay, so basically what she did here, and that's her own strategy, but I think in terms of best practices, that's really something you can implement the same way. So she invited a current network, on here we speak about Facebook. She also joined some parents' communities, and in her strategy, she was offering educational kits. So emotions, Halloween, on this, there's a lot of free things that you can provide to your customers, activity books, and so on. And what she did, it's that she did a Facebook boost, and she spent only £3 per day for 3 days. So she paid in total £9. And the result was really good. And I would say that's kind of on average for this type of budget on the short period of time to have 300 customers. Yeah, I would say 200-300 customers with this type of budget is kind of standard. So she collected 300 customers with email addresses. And what she did with that is that she sent automated email sequence to those customers. And that is, I was mentioning the CRM. So that's how she did it. And that meant she had a net profit of 1,500 after this campaign. So I will show you very, very shortly how to do the same. Another case study will be with Jan. On him, he focused on more the academy, on the educative kits, and he earned a net a bit more than £11,000 with those products. So thanks to the website, I've been able to successfully automate my sales. The academy programs and educational kits are selling like hotcakes. And the best part is that everything operates on autopilot. There's nothing else to do but engage with my audience. Downloads and access to the training occurs automatically. This automation has only enabled me to expand my business, but also tripled my revenue, all while granting me more time for my family on sports. It's truly fantastic. So here, it's quite an old print screen I did, but it just shows, with the revenue. So when he first started, he was a bit below £500, and it quickly increased to more than 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, and so on. And now he's kind of averaging at around 2,000, 2,500. So let me show you now how they both achieved those results using many ChatGPT. So what we'll be looking at will be firstly to prepare an editorial calendar, and for that we'll use ChatGPT. Then we'll prepare a text for Facebook, Insta, TikTok, using ChatGPT. Then we'll prepare some images using Canva. We'll look at how to prepare a landing page on your website. So sometimes this might be necessary, but not always, and I will show you why. And finally, we'll prepare an email sequence that you will be able to use on your CRM and send automatically. All right, so here I've prepared a little prompt for ChatGPT to work on editorial calendar. So I will email you this presentation. So like that, you can just do a copy paste of this script. And obviously, as well, you can rewrite it and adapt it as you like. Okay, so just explain you of how this has been structured. So firstly, you say, my name is called whatever, Turlututu here. Then you explain what your business is about. So here I specialize in personalized children's stories to help them learn while having fun, inspired from Montessori method. Then I speak about the range of products. You give more details. The more details you give, the better. So don't hesitate here, it's not very well developed. So here you could be even more precise. Then here, I explain what I want to achieve. So I would like to post once a day on each platform, and here I specify which one. So it could be, I would like to post once a week on Facebook, for instance. And here you provide more details. So I want to balance the post with some educational content and others to help promote and sell my products and programs. The objective is to raise, that is really important. So what do you want to achieve with your campaigns on your social networks? So here, I want to raise my brand, gain more credibility as expert in my field, increase my audience, and convert on sales. So that's quite broad in terms of objectives I would like to achieve. So here you could be more specific. You will need to help me with this, as well as providing the full content calendar. First, you will ask me 15 questions about my business audience and products until you believe you have enough information. So this step, when you first get started, I feel it's really important because it will allow ChatGPT to have the maximum of information about your business, about what you want to achieve, and so on. So it could be 10, it could be 15, it could be 50, whatever you feel is necessary. I think with regard to our line of business, personalized stories for children, 15 is pretty a good one. And then what do you expect a ChatGPT to provide you? So then you provide me with a detailed calendar. On here, you go even further about the format you would like to be given. So the table format will be in the column 1, the subject of the publication, column 2, On column 3, AI images IDs. On column 4, AI detailed image prompt. Again, you can adapt that. It could be, you could have asked for some taglines and so on, but you structure it, the best way you feel. Okay, so let's do a copy paste of that. Okay, so now we'll go to ChatGPT. So if you don't have an account, you type OpenAI here, and you create your free account. So here you do sign up, and you follow the process. So I will go to my account. I'm on a free account, and I will copy paste my script here. So you see it's really quick. So currently it's providing with the 15 questions I ask for. Okay. Gives you an example about what it will provide. Okay. So what I will do now is to answer those questions. So I've done it before, so I will just do a copy paste. Okay, so now it's writing the proposal of the editorial calendar. Okay, so basically here, it's a good basis for you to choose the subject you will be interested to communicate on. Once you see, oh yeah, I really like that, you will drill down. So it's a very good basis for organizing. One thing you see, for instance, here there are a lot of ideas. One thing that works pretty well, you could ask ChatGPT as well to give you the list of the main International Day events related to children, families, and so on in the UK. So it could be Father's Day, Peace Day, Coloring Book Day, and so on. And then you can add those to your calendar. So let's have a look at what they suggested. Yeah, some communications around Montessori principles, a feature about, I really like that, meet Emma, the star of her own personalized adventure, from a name to a favorite friend. So you see, that's great. Here's a things about the music, sing, dance, and learn with our personalized music albums. Each song features your child's name. Here's something about, so here we see they are more product focused. So I think in terms of your content, it's quite good to have varied content. So you see here, as we gave in the brief, it's educational content. Here it's more focused on products. Here you've got few customer testimonials, educational content again, behind the scene. I think that's quite nice as well. Okay, and so on. Okay, so that's phase one. So you see how easy and fun it really is, and like that you can have your communication plan, and usually you can do it for 3 months, 6 months, whatever is best for you. And one thing I recommend as well, when you develop your social network, it's better to say, okay, I'm booking 2 half days this week, and I plan for the next 3 months ahead. And what you can do then, it's to automate. So then you will publish your publications, your stories, etc., with a date, and say that will be today, next week, following week, and so on. And like that, it will be running automatically. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to publish every day or every week and so on. Just program. And by doing it this way, you will be saving, on a lot of time and energy. Okay, so we go back to that. So we saw how to prepare an editorial calendar. Now, sorry. Now we'll prepare a Facebook ad, let's say. And I will show you as well how to do a little story. Okay, so what what we might do for this example, we'll do like Emma in the example where she did a campaign on Facebook promoting the activity books. A query to ChatGPT, please. Sorry, I can't see the text here. Okay. So please write the text for a Facebook ad to promote the activity book. I will offer, let's say we do 50% discount on all activity books as downloads with the promo code. Let's say we call it family. I don't know, whatever you like. And also I will show you how to create this promo code on your website. Then you need to provide more details about the product. So let me go to one of the sites. Okay, we'll go to a website. Let's see. Okay. We go to activity book. We'll copy paste. Okay. Up. So that chat knows about it. Okay. Alors now we'll give details about, the style, or please write a short ad for Facebook and make 3 suggestions using different styles so that I can do some testing. I think that's really important when you do on Facebook, just do one style. You can test different style and see which one works better. And it's very interesting on something I speak a lot about it during the training, is that it's always hard to plan, because sometimes you might do a publication that you really like, you love the text, you are very proud about the image you've created and so on, and you do another one that you don't really like, and very surprisingly, it's not always the one you expect to be the best. So sometimes the one you like the least will be the best performing. So that's why with your strategy, it's very important to go, to just launch, go to action. And I like to say quite often is to accept imperfection. Because when we've got, new people on board, quite often when we do the training and I say, so how it's going? Have you launched your campaigns and so on? And pretty often they will say, oh no, I've not done it. I've not finished my images and so on. And no, go for it. Even if it's not perfect to your eyes, you've got to do it. You've got to test. And like the 2 case studies we gave, and I will be showing you some more examples, they just went for it. They followed the approach step by step, brought their personality, and went for it. And that's how really you will speed up on generating income much, much, much faster. So just a little thing I wanted to highlight, about developing your strategy as an entrepreneur. Just go for it. Even if you don't feel 100% happy about it, it does not matter. It's by testing, it's by making mistakes you will learn. And sometimes it's by making mistakes you will have the biggest hit. When you make the buzz on internet and so on, it's always unexpected. So really go about it. So that's why here I ask to do 3 suggestions, maybe. We'll see. On here we speak about the tone. I would like the tone to be fun, magical. What else could we say? Not too long. Voilà. After, okay, let's do on turn. Let's see what they produce. If I'm not happy about they produce, I ask questions again and again. Don't worry. So again, as I mentioned earlier on, imagine you are speaking with an advertising agency. The more information you will give, the better the result will be. If they present you something you are not happy with, it's okay. Just say, can you make other suggestions? And then maybe by providing a bit more details, maybe more focus on ABC and so on. All right, so let's see the type of ads they will come up with. Okay, so you see it's pretty fast. So we've got the 3 examples. So variation 1, fun and playful, jump into the world, magical printable activity, half price, unleash the magic. So yeah, basically once you've got it, you just choose the one you like. You can update as you wish. Which one do you prefer? Any preferences? Allez, let's take, I don't know. Allez, let's take the first one. I'm not going to update it for these examples, but usually I would recommend really to do it a bit, to personalize it a bit more. So now what we're going to do, so that's what we've, let's go back here. So now we prepared the text. So now let's prepare the image. Okay, so we go back here. So can you please suggest, you can ask, you might already have an idea about what you want, but can you please suggest images for ad variation 1? Voilà. So that also can be helpful. You know, if you do an AI image, I'm not going to do that, but they give you some ideas. Okay, so sometimes you might like, you might not like, can you make, so you see here they can make other suggestions. And again, you get very quick answers. So now we'll go to Canva. Okay, so that's my account. I've got a free account. I know some people who really like Canva will have a paid account. I've heard it's really good. So it very much depends on what you do. But personally, I feel that the free account is much, no, is enough. And here as well, you've got the Studio Magic, which is for AI. So I think that's with the paid version. So it helps you to do your creation even faster. Okay, so let's say we want to create something for to promote the activity books. Facebook ad. We'll choose a format. We can start from scratch. Usually I prefer, okay, so I quite like this size, so I will take that. I'll remove because the colors are not right for us. Okay. All right, and now you can create it. So we'll get the activity. We put it here. Okay. We'll choose a background. There were some, I quite like those. We can keep those. We can add text. So you go text. It will add something quite big. What could we write? Activity book. Let's say to learn while having fun. Voila. We make it text much slower. And then you can choose a font here. Again, here my advice is, you know, try to go quickly. Maybe the first time you can spend more time on it, but my recommendation is really to accept imperfection and just test. Okay, so we'll add maybe a bit more sub-taglines about what this activity book is about. Maybe something like, so we'll explain what's in it, games, coloring, pages, fun, to print at home, for instance. Okay, so we'll do that on one side. You know, you resize this way, we want it smaller. We'll change the color later on as well. Okay, now we can add also what I quite like is about the skills they can develop. Fine, what skills, language, and then cognitive skills. Okay. So you saw I wrote it. Now I'm going to make it a bit nicer. Voilà. Up, 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 up. So we say we want it smaller. We'll have it in white. And what is nice as well with AI, they will suggest you according to your product some shades of colors. Okay, we'll choose a font. Okay. So you see on tac, 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 tac. And I forgot one. Okay. Okay, now we want it up. All right, now we'll place it wherever we want. Maybe like that. So you see, you just play around. Okay. We might add, so we'll put more text here. And we'll add maybe a final one. Which could be attention and concentration. Okay, we do the same color font, and I forgot the size was 35. We put it wherever we want it to be. Up, here as well, up. And we probably will make it a bit smaller. All right. Okay, what we might do here is to add maybe some few arrows. Okay, in terms of font as well, I always recommend not to use too many fonts. Usually 2 or 3, it's more than enough. So here we'll say it will be white again. Okay, here, you could add a bit of color. So maybe we'll add a bit of movement. So when you go to elements, forms, so you just type if there's something you might like. And when it's a paid version, you see there's a little crown here. Okay, so if we do something like that, then we can say, oh, I would like it to be, I don't know, let's see this color, or maybe the green one. Or the yellow? No, not at all. Okay, so you just choose the color you think will do okay again. Okay, and all right. And we could do something. Okay, let me see. We'll put a tagline. Then you can place the text as you wish. You can animate the text as well if you want to. Numerical skills, attention, Rena. And here maybe we can put a text. Here we'll put some text, 50% off, 50%. 50% off family. Up. That we can place it, for instance, so we'll put it the same color, we'll put it in white, up, smaller. Maybe we've got space here. Voila, okay, we'll put it here. All right, so once you've got what you like, you do download, and then you will be able to go to Facebook. So if we go back here, so we've got our image Canva. What you can do on Canva as well, once you are here, you can do, here we go test activity. What you can do then, so you see, I click here, I've got it here. You can do several versions of it. So you say, oh, I'd like to do another one, so I will duplicate, you see, and so on. And then we go to Facebook. And we'll write our ad. So create a publication. So I will go back to ChatGPT. I will go to my text, which this one, for instance, that I updated on, as I like. I go here. I will upload my image. And also what I could say is to lead them to the right page directly. So here I will take the URL of the right product, which is here. I copy and I paste here. When you do that, usually they will give you the image, which is not always very nice. So here we can say go to. Okay. And here I will upload the picture, which is here. I've got it here. Once I'm happy. And here there's no hashtags. So I probably could ask, can you please suggest hashtags for the publication? Voilà. Here I'm quite vague. I should have been, a bit more specific, but because of this example, to go a bit quicker, so we could choose this one. Yeah, those are quite good actually. Okay, I go here, copy, and I add my hashtags. And what is nice on Facebook, you see here, if it's a popular hashtag or not. So you say, oh, actually, I'd like that. This one is quite nice, and so on. And once you are happy with it, you just publish here. Okay? One other thing you can do, I was speaking early on about. So one other thing I will show you how to do it. I was explaining early on that you could plan your strategy. So for that, you've got to go to Facebook Business Manager. It's called Meta Business Suite. It's free. You don't have to pay. And so when you arrive to this page here, I will say, I will create a story. Here I will add my story. So again, on Canva, you can choose a story. So I've prepared one for here, this one. And you see the format of the story is this one. So I will download. Okay, here. And let's say here I do a story, so it's for Dinosaur Land. So like I did before, I will fetch the URL. So Dinosaur, you are here. I get your URL, and now up, I add the dinosaur. It will take a few minutes. And you see here, and sorry it's in French because my computer is in French, you can program. So here you say program, you say I would like it to be published on such date at such time. So here again, my advice would be to test several times. Is it the early mornings, late evenings, which days? Which days are better? So it's really hard to say because it's quite often specific to your audience. And there are no generalities to say like Sunday night is better than a Tuesday morning. It will depend on how you've got to test. So my advice here, you test and you see, after it will produce you some stats to see which one has been more effective. Okay, so we've got it here. On here, very important, you can add your link. Here we are. Up. And once you are happy, you can program. You just say program, and like that on the dates on the 17th of May at 9:54, they will publish your story. You can do a reel as well. It's pretty similar. The video can be a bit longer. You can add more hashtags and so on. So with the reels, you will have a broader audience. And that's how you create your Facebook, TikTok, Insta, or whatever ad. So you see, by generating your text with ChatGPT, preparing your images with Canva, and I was mentioning prepare the website landing page. So you see here we direct them to a page of the website. But let's say you wanted to have a page very specific to your campaign. So here we'll go to the back office. And again, here during the training, when you first get started, you get lots of training on how to manage your website. and at any time later on, if you forget about something, that's okay. You just have to contact us. Usually we'll do some short videos. You might say, oh, I don't know how to duplicate a page, or I don't know how to get a promo code. That's okay. You just send us an email or give us a call, and we'll see that together. We'll create a little video. I quite like that because, you know, if you don't practice after 3 months, you will not remember, for example, how to do a promo code. And actually, let me show you to do a promo code. You go to marketing, promo code here, and you create whatever you like. So you see here in this example, we had a code which was called family. I will call it family. We said it will be 50% percentage. You can say it's valid until such date. We are not going to do here. And here we can say it will be on the activity. It could be on your whole website, but in this case, we wanted it to be only on the activity books. And I publish. And like that, when customers will enter family, they will have the 50% discount. Let's say, as I mentioned, that I want to create a specific page for that, let's say for the activity book. So here, activity, because a lot of products. So I just go to fetch a similar page. So let's say, yeah, here, I just do duplicate. So I will take this one because it's been duplicated already. And then I modify. Like that, you don't have to rebuild the whole page. So here, I've got my page. I could call it Facebook, for instance. And then I will update. I could have did Facebook or Happy Family Day, or, you know, whatever you like, you can rewrite. It's like a Word page, so you rewrite. You can update as you wish, but that's we cover during the training. And once you publish, you will have your new page, and that's the URL you will be giving to your customers. So for this part about your website landing page, if you want to create new pages, that's something we cover in details during the trainings. So depending on your level of expertise, we could do 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 training sessions over time. So all is tailored to your needs and level of expertise, obviously. Is that okay so far? We cover a lot of ground. During training at LearnyKids, usually we'll have one training session probably per subject. So you see here we go extremely fast. You know, we did some training on Canva. We did some training as well on one I quite like. It's called CapCut. It's to do some animations. I did not show you, but on Canva you can create, you see here, up. It's really simple to create an animation with Canva. You can do it as well on CapCut. It's quite fun. So we've got training, you know, on those specific subjects. But yeah, today we are just exploring quite quickly. Okay. Now, last step, we'll prepare an email or an email sequence. Usually I recommend to do an email sequence. On here, like for the editorial calendar, I recommend you to spend maybe half a day programming your communication over the next 3 months, for instance. Much more effective in terms of the use of your time. So here we'll go back to ChatGPT. And here we'll ask him or her, I don't know, whatever, if you want to give Chat a nickname. So can you please suggest an email sequence aligned with my editorial calendar? On here, boom, 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 you do details, 1, 2, 3, da, da, da. Here, let's say, we'll do some another example. We say, can you please write an email to promote the activity book, 50% discount. with promo code family. You set the tone. I would like it. I would like the email to be short, fun, and give incentivize customers to download, to order, to simply. I like as well. You know, you can say whatever you like. I like as well when you play with words. Focus on magic. All activity books come from our personalized stories. Here you can give some on here you carry on giving in some advice. Please suggest 2 emails and impactful subjects. Hey, don't worry if you make spelling mistakes. It's better to be quick. It will be corrected automatically. So don't waste time, you know, if like I did some mistakes. It does not matter on ChatGPT because you want to be fast. So here it will suggest if you are not happy with it, can you make other suggestions? Can you please make other suggestions using different style? Okay. And after, can you please also suggest images for those emails? So you see here, don't hesitate to ask as many questions as you want. Can you please, alors after we might choose one. So you see here you've got the image. And by reading those, if you are not happy, you say, please give other suggestions, more ideas, more ideas. It could be, you could ask 10 times, it does not matter. More ideas, and then be specific on maybe the style you would like the suggestions around. If you've got no idea, Jen, then you can start broad, make suggestions. On step by step, you can be more specific. Okay? And then what you will do, like for the others, you will copy paste, adapt as well to your personality and take paragraphs you like. Or in terms of emails, it's a question I've got quite a lot. There are no rules. Quite often people ask me, should it be short? Should it be long? I don't know. You've got to test. Sometimes you will have a very long one that will work extremely well. Sometimes you've got to do some really short ones. It's good to do both. Test and see with your audience what works best. I would say generally for this type of activity, short is better. But again, you could do one or it could be one that linked to a blog that could be very detailed, very long. And actually, he's the same. So if you do a promo on the activity book, maybe a good idea will be to create a blog on your website about the benefits of activity books. So you see on the image previously, we said that the activity book improved fine motor skills, creativity, language development, voilà, and so on. So why not, for instance, write a blog on this subject, activity book. And then, again, you go to ChatGPT, you tell chat about your product, the skills children can develop, and you say, please write a blog that would be, and then you provide details. That will be educational for parents, and da-da-da-da-da. You give your brief, and then they will give you the same, a draft about your blog. Okay, so once you've got your email, you go to your CRM. I'm not going to show it because, again, that's a full training. But basically, depending on the CRM you are using, you do a copy-paste, you will add images, and then you will send your campaign. And what is very interesting about it as well is that after you can analyze. So all the CRM have got tools, and you will know at a glance how many people it has been sent to, how many opened, how many clicked on whatever link, and so on. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah, so sorry, it's a lot of data. Yeah, I've got a question about, I don't know if I mentioned it for ChatGPT. You've got the free or the paid version. So Sarah, actually, I'm not too sure. On my side, I just use the free version. I've had mixed feedback on the paid version. Some people said it does not make a big difference, and others said it's amazing. So I don't know. My advice would be when you first get started, you saw how much we achieved with ChatGPT with just a free version. So my advice probably would be start with a free version. And as you develop, and if you want, if it's something you love doing, maybe go to the paid version. It's like for Canva. We've got most people on the free, but and I think about one, she absolutely loves Canva, and for she's got so much fun with it. So she said, well, I paid the paid version. It's quite cheap, but she said I've got the paid version because I've got a lot of fun and it's something I love doing. So that's why she's got that. Yeah, so with regard, I've got another question with regard to the CRM. I've used several. A long time ago, I was using MailChimp. I would say you've got to choose the right platform for you. Obviously, you can give me a call and I will be able to help you to ask yourself the right questions. So you've got to compare. First of all, is how many contacts you've got on your database, because quite often the pricing will depend on that. So some of them, they say up to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 50,000. Others put the pricing around the number of emails you are sending. So that's why you've got initially to think about, okay, what my database looks like, what are the things I want to achieve, and depending on that, you can compare pricing. Paul, yes, you could. Paul is asking, can I just send it from my email? Yes, you can. But I probably don't recommend, because when you do that, you've got no idea about the result of your emails. You don't know if people have opened it. You don't know if they've received it. So it's okay, for one-off, or you're on holidays and you don't have access to your CRM and so on. But it's much better to do it via a CRM. And with quite of them, if you've got less than 2,000 or 5,000 contacts, it can be free. So that's why it can be pretty cheap. I forgot about the pricing, but basically just go to the websites of those CRMs. So, you go to MailChimp, or you go to Google, simply CRM price comparison. You see, and that will help you to choose the right one. And usually there will be blogs on, so because my browser is in French, so just have a look at what they say for small businesses, but CRM. So it's from Monday, so they probably promote their stuff. But yeah, top 21 platforms. So you see, and again, here you say, okay, I do a research. You say, you give yourself some time. You say, I'm going to spend maybe half an hour searching for my CRM. Don't spend the whole day, because there's so many. I just look at this one is more for large organizations. Monday, I don't know about it. I know about the company, but not about the CRM. So just go to the website, look at the pricing. Zoho is quite well known. They are not too bad. You see price. Zoho was not bad. And when you do that, you've got to look at here, and let's put it in English. It's here. Okay, the things you need to look at. I'm sorry, I give you a long answer. Okay. Yeah, so that's what you've got to look at details. Basic. Yeah, so look at details. Usually the thing I will be, so you see there's a lot of functionalities. When you first get started, you don't need all of that. So probably I would say will be the standard or the professional. There's also Brevo. I was using Brevo at one stage, they were not bad. On Brevo pricing. Because I just want to show you what is important, what you need to check. We want in English, pricing. Okay. So you see here, monthly emails. So if you've got 5,000, 10,000, how much you've got on your database, see all features. That's what is really important so that you don't have bad surprises. Okay? Any questions I did not answer? Okay, yeah, so with regard to the Facebook, Insta, I've not developed too much today because it's a full subject. Yes, we do some training on that. We do some training as well, if you wish, for those who are interested, on the business manager. When you first get started, just to do a boost can be enough. On that also, we can show you how to do it. It's very straightforward. And quite often you can find some amazing resources on YouTube. I know that for me, initially, that's how I learned about lots of things in digital marketing, by watching those videos. But again, when you are not sure, just give us a call. We do a short catch up together, so that you don't waste time. And the objective is, when you get started, because you are not alone, when we are alone, we waste a lot of time doing things. And that's where I think we also add a lot of value, is when you need to achieve something, we'll put you on the right tracks, saying, okay, that's the question you need to ask yourself, that's what you need to focus on. You are stuck somewhere, you give us a call, and that is really, it makes a whole difference. Okay, excellent. So let's move on. I know it's a lot of things. Yes, I will be sending you the replay on the presentation so that you've got the script so that you can, work from them. All right. Oh, I've got another example about market intelligence. That's about offline. So here it's an example about Miriam. I'm thrilled to have chosen LearnyKids. The product quality is excellent and my customers love them. During last year local Christmas market, I averaged over 1,000 in sales per day, resulting in a total net profit of 4,852. Thanks to LearnyKids' invaluable advice, I've built customer loyalty with many returning to order and referring others. It's an exciting journey and I can't wait to experience the holiday season again this year. Okay, so here I've written a quick script. So let me copy paste. So what is interesting is that, AI, you can use it whatever the subject. It doesn't have to be only related to web. So here we would like, let's say I'm totally new to market, crafts, and art fairs. I've never done it. And I would like to be better prepared. So again, I go back to ChatGPT. I write a script. Okay, here it's very short. My recommendation would be to be more precise by saying where you are located, what type of fair it is. Provide as many details as you can. Speak about your experience as well, that you don't have, what type of material you have at your disposal, and so on. And then you see how quick, on the spot, you will get some ideas. Eye-catching booth display, visual appealing, bright colors, banners. And by using your creativity as well, and again, we do some training on that so that you don't, buy expensive stuff. By being creative, you can achieve so much. So also on our side, we've got best practices to share with you. But already have a look at things provided here. It really can help you. So like that, when you arrive, when you do your first fair, you are well prepared and you optimize your sales, like Miriam did. you really can achieve better results if you are well prepared. Okay? Yes, so you here you will say, I think most of you have already seen it in terms of sales forecast. We did. I'm not going to cover it today because there's another webinar where I speak a lot about it. But if you've got questions, just give me a call after this webinar because we are already running out of time. Okay, so here I've got other customer testimonials. I will let you have a look at them. You can find them on our website. You go to LearnyKit, and when you are here, you go to customer testimonials. So here you will be able to have a look at the customer testimonial videos on here. And you will see that the profiles are very different, men, women, coming from very different backgrounds, very different strategies as well. And that's one of the, the feedback we receive is that you really can adapt your strategy according your skills, what you like doing, the time you have available, your own network, and so on. So it's very varied, so that you can do what you like doing. Okay? All right, so if you're interested to empower your future, if you want to dive into positive education with our hassle-free turnkey solution, on here again, I'm not going to go in details because we already spoke with most of them about it. I've got a webinar. Again, if you go on the site, I think, webinar. Yeah, you click here. On here, you will have a look. You just register and you will have access to the demo videos about how the concept works. So with the concept, you really can get started quickly with a meaningful activity in the field of positive education. And with a turnkey concept, you can work from home with minimal fixed cost because you don't need an office, you don't need a huge amount of stock, and you can benefit from the growing market of the children market and the personalization market, which is expanding extremely quickly. Okay? So sometimes, quite often when I speak with people who want to join the network, sometimes they say, oh, before starting, I would like to learn, I would like to educate myself. And that's mainly on the French market, actually. It's more in the French education system. They say, oh, I've got to educate myself, I've got to buy courses, or even I could start on my own. Yes, you could. But when you speak about entrepreneurship, what is important is action. When I was telling you about the digital marketing on AI, you need to test, you need to go for it, accept it not to be perfect, go for it, test. And that's what I wanted, to help you do with LearnyKids. It's with a turnkey concept is to provide you with everything you need, technical and on the soft skill part, so with the training, so that you can go much faster and much further, and that will be saving you a lot of time, money, and energy. Okay? So does the adventure tempt you? So just to finish, I had a webinar offer to tell you about before we end the webinar. This offer is valid 48 hours, and we had 3 seats available for the UKI. Now we've got 2 seats because I had somebody that could not come today, but they really wanted to join. So they already booked the webinar offer. So let me show you. So that's the standard offer we've already told you about. So we've got the 4 offers, the Discovery Pack, Silver Pack, Gold Pack, Platinum Pack. And we've got also the Master Pack, where you can manage a country or manage a region. And today, so very limited, in 48 hours, it will be over, and it might be before because we've got 2 seats left. You will get the Silver Pack, so that we've got here. So this one has got a value of £1,990, where you've got the license on the software, the initial stock of 50 books, 50 letters, 10 CD burns, 10 DVD burns, 10 Create Kids membership. You've got the unlimited ebooks, education kit, activity books download. And here again, during the training, we teach you how to optimize those. Because it's all automatic, it's a 100% margin, so there's a huge potential for you here. And as part of this webinar, you will get for free the turnkey e-commerce website, which has got a value of 2,490. So for this website, it looks a bit like that. It's a turnkey e-commerce website. You've got direct access to your back office, and we train you. So there will be online videos, and we do as well individual training to learn how to manage it over the months, the years to come. And that is even if you've got no experience whatsoever. And I would say that the case of most people joining, usually they're quite afraid about the website because they've never done, they don't know CSS, they don't know anything about managing a website. That's okay, because our webmaster will set up everything for you and will teach you how to manage your back office. The only two things you have to do, one will be to buy your domain name on the hosting. So for that, we'll send you a link. Usually I recommend to go with Yonos because it's really cheap and they've got very good customer service. It's £1 per month. So really cheap with your domain on the hosting. So that's the only thing you have to do so that you own your website. It's your domain name. And I think it's really important. On number two, you will have to do the payment integration because we can't do it for you because obviously it's very confidential. If you are afraid to do it, we can do it during the initial training. It's very easy because the plugins are already installed. It takes 5 minutes, even less. So that's the only two things you have to do. So that's the website I'm referring to. So you get, as part of the webinar offer, you get the website. You get the marketing pre-designed personalized artwork files, so the digital version with your logo, with your phone, your website, whatever you want, the flyer, catalog, business cards, pop-up stand, so you get the digital files. You get as well extra stock of 10 CD burns, 10 DVD burns, and 10 Create Kids membership. So this stock has got a commercial value of £1,478 to be precise. You've got also a full access to the academy, value of £500. And you've got extra individual coaching of £500. On that, you can organize it as you wish. Usually, I recommend to split it, so to do sessions of half an hour or 1 hour. 2 hours is a bit longer, you know, because in terms of concentration, so that you can organize it as you wish. So as part of this webinar offer, you will have a total value of £7,748. And for the next 48 hours, and now we've got 2 seats available, you will get it for £1,990, plus the monthly membership of £19.90. That is standard for all the packs. And you can order here. You can take a picture of this QR code, so like that you can have it on your phone if you prefer. So 1,900, it has got a commercial value of 7,748. It means you've got a saving of £5,758. On the net profit is here, I refer to the stock value. So once you sold out your initial stock, that's what you will have in your pocket. Net in your pocket, you will have more than 2,000K. And once you sold out your stock, you just have to order more stock as and when needed. On here, you probably saw the price of the reorders in terms of the net margins. So if you can't find it anymore, just send me an email and I will forward it to you again. On knowingly that the activity books, ebooks, and so on, all that are for free. So in terms of net profit margins, that's even much, much, much higher. Okay? We've got some more testimonials, so I would encourage you to have a look at them. We've got more here. Okay, because we are running out of time and not going, you've got those videos as well. And you've got, if you want to have some digital samples for free, you can email me hello@learnykids.co.uk. Or if you want access to Create Kids, just say, can you forward me the logins or da da da, and I will forward you whatever you need to receive those personalized samples. For instance, we need the name, the surname, for the DVD, the picture, but don't worry, send an email and I will confirm what information we need. You also can book an appointment by going to our website, free discovery session, or you can call me directly on this number, FaceTime, WhatsApp, whatever is best, or hello@learnykids.co.uk. So here again, the details of the webinar offer. And that's all the things you will get with the offer. Okay? So now we've got 2 seats left. So here again, my contact details. So thank you. And sorry, I overrun on this webinar. It took much longer than expected. So anyway, thank you so much for attending. I hope you find it valuable. I hope you learned a lot of things today. I know it's a lot of data, but don't worry. Once you join Learning Kids, we go in much more details. We split the subject, so then it's much easier. But I hope you got as excited as I am about AI and all the potential it opens. So thank you so much for listening, and speak to you on the other side very soon.